Have you ever locked eyes with an animal and genuinely wondered what's going through its head? Not whether it likes you, but what it actually believes you are. Does your dog see you as family? Does your cat see you as an employee? Does a wild animal see you as a danger, a curiosity, or something its brain simply doesn't have a file for? Here's the thing. Animals don't experience us the way we experience ourselves. We carry around this whole internal story. Our name, our job, our problems, our identity. Animals don't have access to any of that. They're reading us through scent, sound, movement, and habit. So the real question isn't, do animals understand humans? The better question is, what kind of creature do they actually think we are? Let's talk dogs first. Dogs are probably the closest any animal gets to genuinely understanding us. They track our facial expressions, follow our gestures, know our voices, and pick up on emotional shifts we don't even notice ourselves. A dog knows you're not another dog. You look wrong, you smell wrong, you act wrong. But that doesn't push you outside their social circle. It just puts you in a different slot within it. You're a pack member, a weird one, but a valued one. The provider, the protector, the one who makes everything feel safe. That's why your dog loses its mind when you walk through the door. To them, your return genuinely matters. You're the upright creature with a terrible nose and an inexplicable connection to the snack drawer. Cats operate on completely different logic. A cat knows you're not one of them. You're too big, too loud, too clumsy. But interestingly, cats often interact with humans using the same behaviors they'd use with other cats. The slow blink, the head rub, the random gift of a dead thing. Researchers believe cats may view humans as social companions rather than owners. And here's a wild detail. Adult cats almost never meow at each other. They develop that behavior specifically to talk to us, which honestly suggests cats see humans less as masters and more as large, trainable roommates. Horses read people differently altogether. As prey animals, their survival is wired to body language detection. They notice how you breathe, how you stand, how tense your shoulders are. Your words mean almost nothing. Your energy means everything. The confusing part for a horse is that humans have predator features, forward-facing eyes, direct approach. And yet we show up with food and grooming brushes and ask them to carry us around for unclear reasons. Given enough time, a horse might categorize you as a strange herd leader, calm enough to follow, unpredictable enough to keep watching. Birds take this to another level entirely. Crows, ravens, parrots, pigeons. These animals are operating with serious cognitive horsepower. Crows can recognize individual human faces and hold grudges across years. They gossip about it too, warning other crows about specific people who wronged them. So to a crow, you're not just a human. You're a specific individual with a reputation. Parrots form bonds with humans that can look like partnerships, rivalries, or even what seems like romantic attachment. To a bird, we're probably enormous wingless creatures with strange voices who happen to control all the important things: the food, the doors, the lights. Wild animals experience us differently again. A deer doesn't think about your personality. It detects your shape, your smell, your movement, and makes a quick threat assessment. For urban wildlife, though, it's more nuanced. City raccoons, squirrels, foxes, they've learned that humans are just part of the landscape. We're like large mobile structures that occasionally drop food. To a raccoon, human civilization might just look like an elaborate system for generating leftovers. In the water, dolphins approach us with genuine curiosity, though we probably look ridiculous to them. Slow, clumsy, bubble-producing, completely dependent on gear just to breathe. Whales barely register us by comparison. We're barely a blip in scale. Yet whales often move carefully around humans, seemingly aware of our fragility, though awareness isn't the same as understanding. And then there's the octopus, a creature so neurologically alien that imagining its perception of us is almost impossible. Its arms process information semi-independently. It sees through its skin. Some octopuses recognize individual caretakers and behave differently depending on who's watching. They may not know what we are, but they know we're significant. Here's the part that really sticks with me, though. Animals may not be asking, "What is a human?" at all. They're asking something far more practical. What does this particular creature usually do? Dogs learn that keys mean you're leaving. Cats learn that the electric can opener means dinner. Crows catalog which faces spell trouble. Squirrels remember who tosses crumbs. We're not a concept to them. We're a pattern. And honestly, that should humble us. We walk around assuming we're the main characters of this planet, but animals aren't trying to decode our ambitions or understand our problems. They're surviving. And to do that, they're watching us constantly. Every movement, every habit, every choice, feeding into their running model of what we are. We're always communicating with animals, not through words, through behavior. And that might be the only language that's ever truly mattered.